Welcome to class today. We are going to learn about wind and snow today. Yeah, both of those weather. So let's talk about that because we've been learning about weather. Let's look at our weather chart. You see that right here? I've had a few more votes come in, and right now, snowy and sunny are tied. Do you see that? Now, not too many people are voting for cloudy, windy, or rainy. If you like those, you better tell me that you like them. Just send me a message and I can put it on our graph. And we'll see which one becomes the favorite of the whole class. Starting to look really awesome. If you remember, we've been learning from this book called How's the Weather? And last time we learned about clouds. And now, let's check out what our next page says. Our next page says, it is a windy day. Right there, do you guys see that? It's a windy day. And we'll pull out our books that we've been working on. Remember how we made clouds last time? All right, it's time to turn the page, and we're going to do windy today. It's a windy day. Let's open our pages.
Color.
Now just a second. Now you remember the little pack that we had from our last class that was full of stuff?
I will create one.
Well, today we need to take out the diamond piece, the yellow diamond. That is going to be our kite for our windy day. See right there? Our yellow diamond. So just take that one out.
I just started.
That line. So first, we want to glue on our yellow diamond to the page. So can everyone take out your glue sticks? And let's glue on our yellow diamond.
Oops. But I need a small one.
No, this one?
Yes.
Okay, I'll use this one.
And I will use.
That sounds perfect. All right, John, can you glue on your yellow diamond? And will everyone at home glue on their yellow diamond? After you have your yellow diamond glued to your page, just like this, then you're going to draw a tail because we're going to turn this diamond into a kite. So you can take any color crayon you want today. I'm going to use blue.
I'm going to use gray.
And then I'm going to just draw a tail. And I'm going to give it some little ribbons. Right on here, and I'll show you what mine looks like in just a minute. John, can you glue on your yellow diamond? You can color your cloud next. Do you guys see the cloud on the page? He's blowing out. Because that is what wind is.
He's just blow a wind.
Yeah, here you go. While you kids are getting your page glued and colored, I want you to know what wind is. So if you see right here, wind is air. Air that is moving through the sky. And you can feel it. You can't usually see it. The only way you can see it is if the flag is moving or you see clouds moving really fast. That can kind of show you that wind is blowing really hard. Or when you take your kite out to fly. So this is what your page is going to look like when you're all done. Do you see the kite flying and the cloud blowing that strong wind right onto it? That's what's happening. That's what wind is. Okay, so I have another activity to kind of show us about wind. All right, so if you see here, John finished his, and now you can see the cloud blowing that wind, and that kite is flying around. So we're going to put that book aside just for a minute. We're going to come back to it because we still need to do our snowy day on it. But for right now, we're gonna do a couple activities about wind to help you learn about wind. I want you to pull out of your little baggie your piece of blue crepe paper. Do you see this? That's what you need to pull out. And then you need to take it and cut it in half. If you need help from your grown-up, you can get help. Have them cut into 2 pieces. All right, what you're going to do is we're going to pretend we are the wind. You want to pretend that we're the wind? Have you ever heard of the phrase, in like a lion, out like a lamb, or in like a lamb, out like a lion? It can go either way. That's when the wind or the weather in March comes in. If it's in like a lion, that means it comes in really strong and it's snowy and it's cold and the wind is blowing like crazy. And then if it says out like a lamb, that means things are calm and sunny. So a lamb means calm and a lion means fierce. And the same phrase can work for wind, because sometimes wind is really calm and it's like a soft breeze. That's kind of nice on a summer day. That's the only time I kind of like windy. And it's just calm, nice weather. Just a nice cool breeze to cool you down when it's so hot outside. And then we got the strong, fierce wind, like a lion. So first I want us to grab our ribbons. Here, John, grab your 2 ribbons. Like this, hold them like me. Like this, John. Perfect. 2 of them, 1 in each hand. Okay, first we're going to be like a lamb. We're just going to be a small breeze. You ready? Go like this. Make wind sounds at home. Can you make wind sounds with me? All right, that's just a soft, nice breeze. Now, do you want to be a lion? All right, this is strong, very big wind. You ready?
Don't mess up my here.
That's when it's really strong and windy, and you're gonna blow over. You ready? Grab your ribbon, like a lion. Okay, like a lamb. Like a lion. Like a lamb. Can you guys do that there at home? Oh wait, do it like a lamb. And one more time, like a lion. Whoa, I'm gonna blow away. Woo! Feel that crazy wind? Is that a silly game? Yeah, the wind can blow your hair everywhere. All right, we'll put our wind game away. Was that fun? I hope you guys had fun with that. All right, I want to talk about strong wind one more time. Strong wind sometimes can have really big things happen. When you have a lot of strong wind at once, you can get a tornado. You know what a tornado is? It's a big spiral of wind in the sky that is so strong, it can pick things up off the ground. That's how strong that wind is. So it comes spinning around and it grabs us and it spins it in the sky. It can be kind of scary. So we're gonna try this little experiment. We're gonna shake this jar. Shake this jar up. Shake with me.
Faster.
Shake it, shake it.
Faster.
Yep, shaking it, shaking it. All right, let me see. Okay, let me bring it closer to the camera so you guys can see what's happening. Okay, look inside. I don't know if you can see it on there, but it's spinning. Let me see if I can get it to go again. See it spinning? See it spinning in the middle? And then it settles down when it stops. Right there in the blue. That's what you're looking for. All right, do you guys see it spinning in there? Yes, it's spinning and it settles down. If that's hard to see on the camera, what you could do at home is it's just, you put some water, a teaspoon of dish soap, and some food drops, and then you spin it and shake it for 20 seconds, and then you watch as it spins and those bubbles spin inside, and then it settles down and floats to the top. And that way you could play with that at home if you guys are looking for an experiment or something to try. Right, so that was all about wind, and now we're going to talk about another type of weather, which is our next page. There we go. Called It's a Snowy Day. Do you guys see that page? Brr, snow. Now that is one of the favorite spots on our chart.
See a tap.
Snowy Day.
We can see a tap.
Yep, that's the
He's
thought.
right there.
Yep. So we're going to take our book and you're going to turn it from the Windy Day page onto the Snowy Day page. You guys see those snowflakes? We're going to make those snowflakes even cooler. Are you ready for that? Okay, so you're going to take your white glue, grab your white glue, and you're going to trace out these snowflakes. So they already have 2 snowflakes on there for you, and you're just going to follow along them with your glue. Try to get glue all lined out on there, however you want to do it. See that, John?
I want to do mine.
I know. Okay, there you go.
I want to.
Okay, and then do both of your snowflakes. Now you're probably going to want some adult help for this next part. Is after you have all your snowflakes out, you're going to take that little bag of glitter I gave you. You should have a bag at home that looks like this, full of glitter. So what you're going to do here, you can use mine. Mine is working good. Just tip it upside down. You're going to take, after you've drawn the glue on your snowflakes, let me show you mine. Right there. You're going to take your glitter, your bag of glitter, and you're going to sprinkle it right along the top. All over your snowflakes where you put the glue. You could dump a whole bag on there. And then I'm going to help John finish drawing his. Oh, you closed it. Okay. There we go. Is that working better now? Squeeze and draw. I like how you went into a circle with this one. Okay, so let's take your bag of glitter.
I want to do it.
Okay, dump it onto your page. All over your snowflakes. Okay. After you have that, you're going to take your page. You're going to shake it lightly. And you be careful.
Me too.
Sorry, parents, for sending glitter home like this.
Mimi,
Usually it's a little bit easier to maintain at school. Okay, shake it, shake it. Okay, after you've shaken it all over, you're going to take your page to the trash can and you're going to shake it into the trash and let all the extra glitter fall down. Okay, class, after you have finished shaking your extra glitter into the trash, you should have a page that looks like this with 2 pretty snowflakes. I hope that was fun and not too messy.
Yeah.
Now we're going to put those books away for right now, and we'll save that for our next day. But that's all we're going to, those 2 pages are what we're going to do in that book. But we're not done learning about snow yet. Our next activity, we're doing our snowman. You're going to need your snowman page, your blue construction paper, your black rectangle, and your red rectangle. So grab all of those. You still finding glitter? So you're going to want to punch out your snowman. Get him out of his page. Careful with his hat. His hat could tear.
I will punch him.
All right, there's mine. Do you want me to help him get it out?
I will punch him.
You'll punch him out?
Yes.
Very nice.
Ah.
Okay, on your blue page, this blue rectangle, I want you to write your name.
Write my name.
Yes, please.
And on a hat. On a hat.
On the blue rectangle, write your name. Thank you. After you get that, you're going to take your snowman and you're going to glue him onto your rectangle. So put glue all over your
I
snowman.
need this.
Now take one of your crayons and put a face on your snowman. That can look any way you want it to. Remember, some snowmen have carrot noses. So if you want to draw a carrot nose with an orange crayon, you can. I'm going to. That's like a long, skinny triangle. So there's my snowman's face. All right, now you're gonna take your black rectangle and you're gonna cut it in half first.
I'm drawing his nose.
Then you're gonna take one of those halves and you're gonna slice it again, really skinny. See that? And you're going to glue that to the top of your snowman's head. I'll show you how. So first you're gonna put glue all over his head. And you're gonna take your skinny piece and stick it. And you're gonna take your big piece and you're going to stick it other way. So look, I made a hat. Do you see that? There's mine and John so far. Okay, the next step is to take your red piece. We want to make a scarf with the red piece. So what you're going to do is you're going to take it and you're going to cut little lines out of one side so it kind of frills out. Let me show you close. Okay, just like that.
Hold it.
I will. I need to show our friends. See how I cut all those little lines? Right there. Now it looks like a scarf. You're going to put a glue spot underneath his face. And you're going to glue his scarf onto his neck. Yep, just like that. Good job, John. All right. And we're going to stick his scarf on. Good job, honey. You want it like that? Perfect.
No, I want like that.
I like it. Okay, look, now we have scarves on our snowmen. All right, let's talk about snow for a minute. Snow is actually water that was in the clouds. And when it gets really cold outside and the air is all cold, that water freezes and it falls down like a snowflake.
Yes.
Just like that first page we did 2 snowflakes. Those snowflakes fall from the sky and they usually land on the ground, and if it's cold enough, they'll pile up and you get a whole pile of snow. That's when you can start squishing it together and you can make snowmen or snow forts, right? That's a lot of fun. Maybe a snowball to throw at somebody. It can be a lot of fun. But snow is, like I said, it forms a snowflake is when that water freezes. It turns into a snowflake. And guess what? No 2 snowflakes are exactly the same. When they form in the sky, they're all a little different. If you could catch a snowflake and look at it without it melting, it would have a slightly different shape than another snowflake you saw. How cool is that?
Open your mouth.
That is so awesome. Have you ever played in the snow? Have you ever gone outside when it's snowing and tried to catch a snowflake on your tongue? Have you ever made a snowball and thrown it at somebody?
Me. Peter did.
Peter did that to you?
Yes.
Snow can be a lot of fun. It's a fun thing to play in.
Me did. And me did.
You
And
did it?
Peter and
I think that's one of the reasons that we keep getting a lot of votes for snowy on our class graph, because snow equals playing a lot of the time. We like to play in snow. It is really cold. Like I said, it has to be cold enough for the water to freeze. That's how cold it needs to be for snow. But it's still fun, especially if you put on gloves and a hat and a coat and are nice and warm. Then snow is doesn't even feel cold when you go to play in it. Just talked about what we're supposed to wear for snow. Let's learn a special word and then we can make a book with it. So let's pull out your my page. That's right. We're going to learn about the word my. Let me pull out my big word my. You guys see my word? My. Just like we've been doing at calendar time.
Hey.
My.
And what everyone say?
Look at our calendar. It says my and be. Those are our sight words, but for today we're going to talk about my. My means something that is mine, right? When you say my, it means it belongs to you. So for my book, we're going to talk about all the fun things that we wear in weather, especially when it's snowy outside. So this book says my book, and you'll write your name at the top. So for John, it will say John's my book. And then we'll write my rain boots. Here, I'll put it close to you guys so you can see what I'm seeing.
Mommy.
My rain boots. My hat. My gloves. My scarf. The end. Okay, what I need you guys to do is write your name in the book. I want you to trace the word my on each page and then color the whole page. Then we'll talk about our instructions next after that. Okay, once you have it all colored and all the word my wrote down and your name written down, now it's time to cut it out because we're going to turn it into a book. So let's cut out all the lines. Go straight down the middle and then down, down. You got that? Let's cut them out. Class, now that you have it cut out, let's put it in order. We have our first page, our title page, my book. Then it goes my rain boots. Then my hat. Then my gloves. After that, my scarf. And after that, the end. So you'll stack those all together. And if you have a stapler at home, then you'll just staple. And you have a whole little book. Just like that. All right, thank you guys. For our last part of class today, we have a game that we can play to help us with our counting. See all these little ants? Can you see all these numbers? It's a matching game. So one number matches one set of ants. So if you look here, the number 1 matches the 1 ant. The number 2 matches the 2 ants. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to cut all these out. If you want to make it a reusable game, you can laminate them or just have Mom cut them out so they're nice straight lines so you can just pull it out when you want to play a counting matching game. Or you could just use it to cut and it's good. Either way you have it. So let's get these all cut out and then we can play around together. Okay, we have all of our pieces set up and we have them flipped over so we can't see what they are. Now this is a game that tests your memory and your counting and how you recognize numbers. Okay, so John pulled out a 9. You guys see that? That's a number 9. Now let's see if you can find the 9 ants. Where do you think they are, John? Just pick a spot. Let's see if you're right. Go with that one. Ooh, there's a lot of ants on this one. Let's see and count. You ready, John? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wasn't a match. There was a lot of ants on there. Okay, teacher's turn. Let's see. I'm going to pick this one. Ooh, that's a lot of ants. Let's find out how many ants is on there.
And spiders.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hey, wait a second. Didn't we see the number 9? Where was the number 9?
Right there.
Right there? Let's find out. Let's see if John's right. Was John right? Yeah,
Yes.
they match. So if you see right here, we have the number 9 and 9 ants. They match, so that's a match. We get to keep that.
Your hair is
You're going to keep playing this game until you find all the matches and you can count them. So we're just going to keep playing. But for right now, should we say goodbye to our friends so they can go play their game? Okay. Thank you so much for coming and learning about snow and wind with us today. We really like having you, and we love seeing how you guys are doing at home. I love when I'm getting pictures of you guys working so hard. Thank you so much. All right, John, can you say goodbye? Let's say bye to our friends. Bye!